He is the winner of musical The Show. He was one of Austria's backing vocalists for Eurovision 2017, and he will be representing Austria at the Eurovision Song Contest 2021. He is Vincent Bueno. Thank you so much for having us.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. I'm super glad. Thank you, Wiwibloggs. Hey, Esma, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Doing pretty well and getting very much prepared every single day for the contest.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We love to find out more. So unfortunately, Eurovision got canceled last year, so you were not able to perform your song live. How did you feel after hearing that that you won't be able to perform live?
Well, honestly, I think it was kind of like expected that year, because that was the time when everybody shut down, everybody had a lockdown, and and then the message came, hey, you can't fly in and it's gonna be canceled. Eurovision's gonna be canceled. So I was like, oh, it's not just me, it's 39 others more.
Yeah.
I was pretty much sad, and the whole team that worked so hard for the song and for the video. But I said everything happens for a reason, and let's see what happens next year. Yeah.
Of course, yeah. And this year you will be singing Amen in Rotterdam. Why did you pick this song?
Well, first of all, it was a very, very rough last year. Like there were so many things happening around me that were really hurting me, like emotionally. And from that time when we heard, like that was the time when I heard that my cousin had stage 4 brain cancer, and I was like, what now? And then, I mean, she's 28 or so, and then the shooting happened in Vienna. There's so many things where I was like, why is this happening? What the heck is going on? And a lot of people, are struggling, and the economy. So for me, it was a real struggle and emotional roller coaster. So Amen came to me when I was actually out of time, because I had to work in a show called Rock My Soul. It's kind of like a off Broadway, like a theater show here in Vienna. And I was like, I don't have so much time to produce music, but I was still producing music. And at the end of the day, Amen came into the pool, and we were all like, that song has something, man. And at the end of the day, it touched me so much that I said, hey, I think this song not only touches me, but it could touch so many other people with with the story of loss, or even the struggle of letting go. It's actually a song that was more fitting to my emotional path than any dance stuff or up tempo song. Yeah.
That's a beautiful story. Yeah, that was also one of my questions, because it's so different from Alive last year. Did you do that on purpose? Something completely different?
Honestly, no. We were actually first, the ORF, the whole team, we were all like looking for kind of like a mix between a ballad. That was actually my first plan, a mix between a ballad and a dance song. And I really wanted to combine that. And at the end of the day, though, I think with all the drama that happened and everything that kind of like not happened, it was more the humbling experience to accept what 2020 offered, and all of the things that were just taking place. So I didn't plan it, but I felt like the song found me at the right time. And also that team found me at the right time. It's an international team. I feel so blessed to be in this team, actually, honestly. And Um, to be quite frank, we didn't want to make a song about Corona or so, but that song just included everything that whole pain thing, you know. I know it's kind of like it's such a contrast if you see Alive and this song, but honestly, I also said to myself, who else gets the chance to represent Austria for the second time, and then just giving me a chance to showcase another side of mine, which is like also actually a part of me. And it's like a concert. I feel like a concert. Like last year, I was able to showcase a little bit of my energy, and this time my heart.
That's beautiful. And you've also created a beautiful music video for Amen. How was it like to bring your song alive in a music video?
Well, these are two different teams, and I actually love both teams. Every single team had its own strengths and own expressions. And with Alive, it was like this. We were like, we wanted to create a scene that was kind of contrasting that dancey pop kind of vibe. We wanted it a little bit more, we wanted to have a little bit of a dark scene. We wanted to have a little bit something that gave the light and the easiness of the song a little bit of a contrast. So we were in this cold, super cold, I don't know how to say that in English, but it's a hall. It was a hall. Yes, it was a hall, and actually was freezing cold. I remember, and thank God I didn't get sick, because I get easily sick in the cold, you know. And, so these 2 days were super hard, and shout outs to Attic Film, that you know, that shot that video, and all of the people that were included there, and all of the volunteers, you know, all of the people in there that that were dancing with the masks. Man, these are real supporters. We just said, like 1 week before, Dave Yang said, hey, we're just gonna make a general audition. Who wants to come into this music video? And everybody came, and they did it for me, and that was so heartwarming. That was so sweet.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, totally.
So this year in Rotterdam, you won't be the only singer to perform a song called Amen, because Anna from Slovenia will also perform Amen. How do you feel about this?
I really love her Amen. Really, honestly, like her, the composition and her voice. Wow, I really appreciate the melody and the complicated chords. Oh, I love chords so much. And yeah, I think every Amen has its own strengths and own stories. That's why it's so hard to compare these two. It's more every single Amen has an own kind of vibe that you can't describe. Okay, bro. Yeah, so I really appreciate hers, and I appreciate the way she sings and how strong her voice is. Yeah.
That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the stage will look like in Rotterdam?
The performance, well, since I'm not going to have any sort of choreography, I think Marvin Dittman, who's not actually just making my stage directing, but also I think 8 more. Yeah, he's really booked, this guy. he's also very. I know he's one of the best. That's why a lot of people want to work with him. So I said it was very important for us as a team to create a way from A to B, and that way it should reflect the, you know, the hope that is coming towards the struggle. And As also in the music video, which by the way, Team Lancelot made. He's one of my best friends, Lawrence Carla. I always have to say this because he's like, we hear each other like every single day. It was important in the music video that we are portraying this, this scenery where it kind of moves on, even though it's like claustrophobic, and then you move on, and then it gets wider, but you're still in the same position, but you still have hope, and that same hope we want to create on stage with some lights. Yeah.
Awesome.
But it's going to be very it's going to be very, very minimalistic though.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And last week you revealed that your Eurovision outfit is designed by Michael Cinco, and he has dressed big stars like Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez, Lady Gaga. How does it feel to be wearing one of his creations?
I don't want to think too much about it because I'm so how you call this? At first, I was of course, I'm super humbled and so grateful, of course. But I don't think about it too much because I know who he is, and if I think too much about it, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'll be so tense. I'm so humbled. This guy is one of the meekest and most humble persons I've ever seen on the planet. I was talking to him. First of all, how did that happen? Cut a long story short, there was this guy, Bertrand Jr. Rodriguez. Yes, he's a Filipino too. Yeah. And, as the Filipinos always have kind of like this Filipino unity going on, he was randomly Instagramming me and saying, hey, you should collaborate with Michael Cinco. And I was like, okay, this guy's spamming me. Okay, just ignore him. I just ignored him for 2 weeks because I knew, if you get messages like that, sometimes something fishy, right? So he messaged me again, copy pasted the same thing, and I was like, how can this guy do the same thing again? So I messaged him back, do you even know Michael Cinco? Do you know who he is? And he's like, yeah, I know who he is. We write each other on Instagram. I was like, okay, then show me. And show me that you do. So Bertrand Jr. Rodriguez is a teacher from Turkey who just randomly believed in this idea that we could collaborate with each other. And so it happened. And I was like, no way, that easy. And yeah, thank you, Bertrand. Thank you, Michael. I still can't believe that I still wear one of your beautiful suits. And yeah, I'll try my very, very best on stage to just give that the glory, it deserves.
I can't wait to see the creation.
Yeah.
So Eurovision is getting closer and closer. How are you preparing for the last couple of weeks?
Well, we already had our live on tape. That was quite an experience because it was the first time I had the suit on. It was the first time the lights, we as musicians or singers, just the feeling of being live on stage, it was just taken from us this few months because lockdown and we can't really be on stage. And so that was a little bit of a strange feeling. It was a good feeling, but it was the experience of, okay, all of these 500 lights shine on me right now. Okay, if ever we won't go, that was it, Vince. So I'll try to calm down myself a little bit. So I'm actually constantly singing the song, and I'm actually working on details already with my performance, especially with my voice, because to sing the song is not the hard thing. It's more the, in that stage where you actually where your body is so nervous and you have to calm down. Actually, it's more of a mental training that I do a lot, and trying to stay physically fit every single second day. I'm working out at home. So yeah.
So before we close off this interview, could you let us hear a part of your Eurovision 2021 song, Amen?
Of course. Right. Amen. Amen. It's just another funeral to you. For me, It's the end. The marching band is playing Gone Too Soon.
Beautiful. I can't wait to see it in Rotterdam with the beautiful staging and your beautiful outfit.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited too. Thank you so much, Esma.
Thank you so much for having us. And once again, I can't wait to see you in Rotterdam. Best of luck.
Thank you so much, Esma. Thank you, Wiwibloggs, and see you very soon.